Hi, Dayna. Thank you for making the time to meet with me. It's nice to see you. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you too, Maria.
So, I have just a couple of quick questions for you, which are one, why did you decide to become a TRE provider? And two, what has TRE done for you and or for the people that you work with?
Good question. I will keep it as brief as I can. I live and work in Half Moon Bay, California, and I've been in the field of mind body medicine for about 25 years. And I have a integrative healing practice here, seeing people, and I've studied somatic psychology and a lot of different tools for working with stress and trauma in the body over the years. And I thought I knew a little bit. And then I went through a very deep dive with my family, and my youngest daughter went into sudden heart failure when she was about 3 months old and was in the cardiovascular intensive care unit at Stanford for the the next 9 months, resulting in a heart transplant and a whole lot of complications, and uh, many a nights that I thought that was our last with her, and we brought her home on 24 different medications every 3 hours around the clock in a very high level of care. And I was pretty wrung out just from the past year. And I also had a 3.5-year-old to take care of. And we, and it was a long trail with my daughter. And we got her for 5.5 years on this earth. And I'm super grateful for it. And she passed in my arms at home. And as I began to integrate the what I had just walked through for those 5.5 years, I was so filled up with trauma and stress in my body. I wasn't sleeping well. My adrenals were just shot, and I was a mess. And even given the tools that I had, it, I didn't feel like anything was working. And I had talked with a friend of mine. She said, "You need to go work with Maria, and do some TRE with her." And I hadn't heard of TRE yet. And so I contacted you and did the training. And I just decided to dive right into the training and not even do a class, because I had looked at it a little bit and I was hooked from the get-go. I noticed right after the first weekend of training, one, I love all things that have to do with the body and releasing stress and trauma in the body, and however that works for an individual. And I noticed for myself that I immediately, I slept better. Right after that weekend, I started sleeping better. And I would call, like, my gauge of daily anxiety, I was over, I call it like humming in the red zone. And I watched that slowly come back down over time. And so I was in, and I got a lot out of the training. And as I began working with people, it was a very natural fit into already what I was doing. And I also really like to teach things from the inside out, because here I was, I knew how the tool worked, even in the midst of severe PTS inside of myself. And so I could talk about it from that place. And I find that to be really helpful. And I'm noticing, so I've been working with people for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years now. And I love it. And it's gentle and empowering, and they can do it on their own. They don't need me. And I could say all kinds of things about it. And I've seen remarkable, like there was a firefighter that I worked with that I have seen such a remarkable improvement in him. We could only do TRE for a couple minutes at a time. And now we're up to 10, 15-minute sessions of straight tremoring. And I love the work. I'm really grateful that it came into my life. I love the whole community. David is salt of the earth, and yeah, that's what I'd like to say about TRE.